What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Work Knife Balance. As you can tell from the screen, we're going to be diving into a Jack Wolf knife today. It's not a new knife, but it's definitely new to me, and I am absolutely stoked to be going over this with y'all today. So let's get started. Before we get too far into this, though, I want to go ahead and say thank you to anybody who has already liked and subscribed to our channel. If you haven't, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below, or the little logo in the corner that'll subscribe you to our channel. You can also head over to Instagram and like us at WorkKnifeBalance939. It's a great way to connect with us. Let us know what you want to see, what you don't want to see, what you like, what you don't like. I don't care about any of that. Let's dive into this knife. We're going to be looking at a Jack Wolf knife, and we are going to be looking at the Cyborg Jack today. This is one from a while ago that I picked up on the secondary market. I could not be more thrilled with this knife. This is one of Jack Wolf's finest in my opinion, and so I went ahead and picked this one up. So let's go ahead and get into this guy right here. Didn't have a selection on different carbons that I could choose from, but I'm stoked that I got this hot pink carbon here. I think it's the Bazooka pink carbon. Woohoo! Jack Wolf does an amazing thing, and they have some really nice knives, but this one right here, this just speaks to me in volumes. This thing is just through the roof amazing. The walk and talk on this is phenomenal. The ergos on this feel amazing. There's not much else you could ask for in a traditional knife than this right here. I don't think that there's anything else out there in the slip joint world that I wanted more than a Cyborg Jack. So when I was able to find one and get it into my collection, I could not be happier. I've carried this thing every day since I've got it. Sits on M390 steel, if you can see that right there. It does have the Bazooka pink inlays on the carbon there. It's absolutely phenomenal. The walk and talk is amazing. It feels good. And since I got it on the secondary, it came with this sweet slip from Northwoods Leatherworks. So this is absolutely amazing. These slips are fantastic. This is my first one and I love it. Now I want to get it for all my other Jack Wolf knives. I went ahead and picked this knife up from Lefty EDC, and so you know he loves Troy over there at Northwoods. So I was lucky enough to get that slip to go with it as well. So this is my third Jack Wolf knife right here. My first Jack Wolf knife was the Feel Good Jack, and we've got a video on that one as well. This is probably one of the most sought after, secondary to probably the Venom Jack or the Vampire Jack on Jack Wolf knives, but these are absolutely amazing. Walk and talk just as good. Has that Dr. Feel Good. This is going to be the Limoncello version of the Feel Good Jack. So that was my first one. And then I was lucky enough on Father's Day to have my wife pick me up a Gunslinger Jack in the Arctic Storm carbon. This thing has been amazing. Jack Wolf's first locking knife. It is a bolster lock, frame lock knife. Has the pocket clip on one side with the clip delete as well. And then I went ahead and threw the Jack Wolf slip into a Jack Wolf slip so I can keep it all together and nice. So that was my first and my second Jack Wolf, and the third one kind of takes the cake as my favorite Jack Wolf to date. I don't think Jack Wolf's going to do anything better than this unless they start making more locking knives, because that is just absolutely cream of the crop to me. Everything about that Gunslinger is amazing, but this Cyborg, just there's nothing personally that I like better. I think this is the best knife. I think this is the second best. And this is, obviously I've only held 3 Jack Wolves, 3 right here. I haven't held any more, but every single one impresses, and they all seem to get better. I don't have much else to say on this. It is super slicey. It is super amazing. These aren't really available, but the reason I wanted to do a Jack Wolf video is because Jack Wolf knives are amazing knives, and right now you can get yourself a Jack Wolf knife at a discount. Through the month of July, Jack Wolf has a discount on their Javelina Jacks and on their low drag Jacks, I believe. It's the Javelina Jack and the low drag Jack. You can get them for as little as $234 for the micarta versions, or $254 for any of the fat carbon versions that are still available out there. I'll go ahead and post a link to Jack Wolf's site, because then you can get all of his dealers there. I'm not an affiliate with Jack Wolf. I don't have any sort of connection, and I'm not getting anything from these videos. I just think Jack Wolf knives are amazing and they're really good, so y'all should go out and get yourself one. If you can find a Cyborg Jack, they are definitely worth it and by far my favorite in my collection. Short video, nonetheless, definitely amazing. Love Jack Wolf knives. Go ahead and pick yourself up one today. Until next time, TTFN.